Now, like, as fun as it would be to try and piece things together like the Tigers did and use Tyler Holton as an opener, I just don't think that's going to happen. So we need to assemble at least a 4-man rotation, which really should be Bo Brisky. I'm not really sure why they dropped his stamina outside of the fact that he was just in the pen. We'll worry about that at a later date. For us today, it's got to be Reese Olson. I mean, he's just our best pitching option. Got great velo. I just think that it's just not even an option. It's got to be Reese. And then, assuming we force a Game 3, we head in with former number 1 overall pick Casey Mize as our starter. But we need to force Game 3, so we gotta throw the best possible option out there. I think that's the move. Oh, I just looked at the pitching matchup. It is former Tiger Justin Verlander who is charged with eliminating the Detroit Tigers here in Game 2 of the American League Wild Card after we just couldn't put it away yesterday. Had so many opportunities, blew every single one of them, and we blew the Tarek Skubal start. We'll have Reese Olson going for us against a former ace of ours in JV. Oh, this game is going to be so pain. This sucks.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next.
Well, hello, old friend. Justin Verlander is on the mound trying to eliminate the Detroit Tigers from this postseason. We lost Game 1 of the wild card 8-6, and Parker Meadows leads off against JV. First pitch fouled off. Decent swing on a fastball. Who knows what the best pitch we're going to see in any of these at-bats is going to be. Nice movement on that 12-6. In the zone yet again. Broken side on us. If that stayed over the plate a little bit more, liked our chances.
And the right hater deals.
Came with the heater. 3-pitch strikeout of Meadows from Verlander. I also love Verlander's been around so long, and MLB The Show has just never gotten the hat on his head right. It's so bizarre.
Now it's the DH.
Kerry Carpenter did not play in Game 1. With a left-hander on the mound the majority of the game. Ball 1.
First pitch misses for ball 1. Carpenter measures 6 feet.
Before the save file corrupted, Kerry Carpenter was leading the American League MVP race. Pace to break home run records in the American League and the majors. And too much air underneath that. Fastball down and in to Jason Hayward. Out there in left field, and there's 2 gone.
Take a look at the lineup.
It'll be Matt Vierling batting third. Riley Green will clean up if anything happens. Keith, Torkelson, McKinstry, Sweeney, and Rogers. The rest of the Tigers lineup for a do-or-die Game 2.
Plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all of that,
Matt Vierling had a very nice game. Led off the game with a single last night. Came home on a Justin Henry Malloy home run. Right field foul. Quick 0-2 on Vierling. We expanded the zone a little bit on that 0-1.
Here's the 0-2.
And away.
Slider misses outside.
Slider misses away from JV. JV versus MV. Hit hard, but once again, too much air underneath it. Shallow left center, and Vierling will fly out to end the first inning. 1-2-3 go the Tigers against Justin Verlander. Reese Olson will face Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez, and Kyle Tucker.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Reese Olson.
I think I got Reese Olson looking like how we did in franchise. I did go through and fix all of the awful, you can't really call them face scans that some of our Tigers players had when the game came out in March. Colt Keith was just still the most egregious one. Jose Altuve leads off for the Stros. Fastball will miss away from Reese Olson. Pitched mostly well with Reese. Sinker will find the zone. Reese Olson's good. He's not Tarek Skubal. Slider, mistake with it. Line drive to Parker Meadows for the first out. Yordan Alvarez bats next, then Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Yonder Diaz behind home plate, Jeremy Pena, John Singleton in the starting lineup batting seventh and playing first. Jake Myers in center, Jason Hayward in left. Like to stay away from Yordan Alvarez. Now, unfortunately, we can't do what I saw the Tigers do with him today, given that here in this postseason, he ain't injured. That was a bold call by A.J. Hinch. Just walk him. Can't run.
And the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Slider gets in the zone. Wasn't really meant to. I'd called the wrong pitch. 1-1. Sinker. Alvarez fouls that one away. Struck out 3 times in game 1.
One down, base is empty.
Curveball. That one hit through the shift. Alvarez with a 1-out single. Hit hard, and I don't think we missed our spot with this pitch that bad. I think this caught the zone low.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He has, as they like to say, let me guess, Boo.
It did, but it was middle low. Tucker, strike one. 2 for 3 yesterday for Kyle Tucker. Maybe even 2 for 5. I don't know. Olson gets squeezed there on that changeup. That was a really nice pitch. Sinker, chop foul. 2 strikes. Once again, we go back to we can't be afraid to throw a slider inside. Ooh. What a good pitch from Reese, but Tucker laid off. And that's high. 3-2. Didn't throw the fastball how we wanted. Alex Bregman due up. Change up. Foul. Got the bat started early.
3-2. Payoff pitch.
And on the ground. This might be 2. Keith is going to get Alvarez. Sweeney fires back to first.
It's a fielder's choice.
No! Didn't get him. Really? I thought almost sure we got him, but maybe I took my eyes off it. Let's see over here at first base. Keep an eye on Torkelson. Just throw back. Nope, he's going to be safe. Just barely. A 2-out runner on first. Not a great pitch, but in to Bregman, who was 0 for 4 in last night's game. Fastball, left field. Riley Green moves in. Not too much stress in the first for Reese Olson. Let's get the Tigers' bats going. An early lead could be just massive.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
So Riley Green leads off.
Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever
1 for 4 in last night's game.
Hits, where all of those hits were for
Foul.
extra bases, and you're one of them.
It was a relatively quick first inning for Verlander. Some quick results. That was only his 10th pitch of the night right there. That one hit hard. Left field. Riley Green is gonna hit one off the wall. Lead-off double for Riley. And he just about hit that into the Crawford boxes in left field. Some opposite field pop for Riley Green. Now we have another lefty in Colt Keith, who's probably even better than the Colt Keith that we played with in Tigers franchise. Really thought that pitch was going to come down. I couldn't tell you why. It's really well located fastball by Verlander. That's kind of the pitch I thought he threw the last time. All sorts out of whack here against JV. Ball 1. Need to be more patient for sure. Usually don't start swinging at everything until we get to the bullpen. But here early on, swinging it a lot. And that one is going to drop center field. Riley Green rounds third and heads home. It's an RBI single for Colt Keith. Well, there we go. Like I said, an early lead just gives you all the confidence in the world. And if Reese Olson can have a good game, be in great shape. Here's Torque. Inside. When it comes to Torkelson, we got to be smart with the lack of contact and power, especially against right-handers. Torque 2 for 4 yesterday. That one foul. Out in front on a mistake change-up from Verlander. Would have been really nice to make him pay there. Nobody out in the second. 1-0 Tigers. I just couldn't pull the trigger. Fastball should be 2. Flip on to Altuve, and Torkelson rounds into a double play, so bases clear, 2 out. It'll be Zach McKinstry.
Here is Zach McKinstry. That's in there. 0-1.
Tell you what makes this tough about trying to take pitches when it comes to JV here in this game. Throwing strikes. And back up the middle. Diving play by Pena, but a wild throw. That is going to go down as an error, and I don't think it should. What a stop by Pena. I mean, he saves a single anyway with the dive. I don't think that's an error.
And now it's going to be Trey Sweeney.
So a 2-out base runner for Detroit, Trey Sweeney.
Swings through that.
Slider fooled us.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Really thought that curveball was going to come down more. Thought he hung one to us, and JV is just a step ahead here in this AB.
2 outs.
Inside. Really tough take, but after the first couple pitches, we're playing with house money anyway, even still being in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And another ball.
I'll make it 2-2. Trey Sweeney was hitless in game 1. And hitless for us all year playing with the Tigers, given that the save file had corrupted before Sweeney got the call-up.
2-2 now.
Really well located fastball. Sweeney strikes out. But the Tigers get a run. RBI single from Cole Keith scores Riley Green. 1-0 Detroit. Reese Olson looks to protect it.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz leads off the bottom of the second. We have MVP chance for Yainer Diaz. That's a foul ball. I don't know what he was looking for. Good slider from Reese. It's fouled off. Let's try his curve.
Righty delivers. Inside shot.
And throw well.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sinker hard down and in. That one ripped to Riley Green. Riley Green has been tested a lot here early through 4 outs, 5 batters.
Jeremy Pena.
Wow.
For the Astros.
Sinker that leaked over the middle of the plate, middle low. Well, I think we learned our lesson yesterday. High and inside with heat. The Astros are going to punish. Fastball, foul.
Foul ball. The Tigers up by a run.
I mean, hell, they even hit low inside heat hard. It's really not timing up the meter right now when it comes to Reese Olson. Fastball got the edge. I feel more comfortable in the slider for sure. Leaked over the plate. Once again, it's to Riley Green on the warning track. He's there. 2 out here in the second.
And here's the first baseman.
John Singleton. Well, we know who this guy is now. Remember Mudcats franchise. The first time he played the Astros, I was unfamiliar with who he was, and then he had a game against us. And fly ball center field. Parker Meadows ranges over. That ends the second inning. 1-0 Tigers. So a response on the mound that we couldn't get a night ago out of Tarek Skubal. Tigers get on the board. And now we hold the lead as we head to the third.
Back here in Houston, on to the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Be 9-1-2 here in the third for Detroit. Rogers, that's a great ball to swing on, and a good swing on it too, timing-wise. Rogers pops it up foul territory for Bregman. Bring back the top of the order. I feel like we're settling into this game a little bit. I mean, like I said, it's a well-timed swing. Parker Meadows got carved up to start this game.
That misses the zone, and that's
ball 1. His speed on base would be nice to have. Never know when that curveball is going to come down or not. Early on in this game from Verlander. We don't face JV very often. I mean, it pretty much only happens to me in Road to the Show.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 2-1. 2 curveballs. Went just a little bit farther outside of the zone. Actually, outside of the zone. The first curveball was in it. See if we chase. We didn't.
Left-hand hitter waits.
And make it 3-1. Slider misses. Base runners for Kerry Carpenter, always a good thing. Not going to happen yet. 3-2. Fastball down and in. And Meadows with a rocket over to Bregman. But what a play. These Astros have played defense for about 12 innings. Whew.
So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Verlander gets the call on the 0-0 fastball. Not going to complain about it too much. Clips enough of the zone for sure.
Batter waits. Just missed.
Lay off that high breaking stuff. Even if that's a curveball that hits the high outside corner, I mean, I'm okay with taking that. Now make it 2-1 on Carp. Okay, but like, am I wrong, or does Verlander's hat look comically oversized? Fastball, but only at 94, so Carp out in front. 2-2.
And the pitch.
Oh, my God. Oh. Oh.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
JV, do you gotta do me like that? Good Lord. Wow.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Best curveball of the day.
Myers. The line and the pitch. Fastball in for a strike.
8-9-1 for the Astros. Jake Myers will lead off. Man, we left that slider over the plate. Myers didn't care for it.
No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Somehow got a piece on that.
And a pitch.
Curveball called out on strikes. Catches the edge.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter.
I mean, look at that. Look at the bender.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a
Doesn't like the call just because it was close, but
at least for now.
what do you do?
Get that call. So
Here's Jason Hayward.
adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really
Postseason veteran for sure. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to Colt Keith. 2 out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Early on, this game just has a little bit of a different feel than yesterday's game. Second trip through the order, though. Slider. Well, first pitch swinging again, and it's Colt Keith again. 1-2-3 inning for Reese Olson, and a very quick inning for Reese Olson as well. Tigers hold on to their 1-0 lead. Veerling, Green, and Keith do up.
Wild card series.
Part of the order that did the damage back in the second inning as Matt Veerling leads off. 0-for-1 tonight.
And the right-hander back to work. Little chop.
Tried to wait back on that 12-6. I think we waited too long, and we did. Tough pitch to hit hard anyway. Fastball will miss. I was expecting fastball. It throws it high. This is the high outside corner. And 2-1. 12-6 again with some good action on it. 2-1. Veerling right back up the middle. Hit hard. We just missed that curveball that was hittable earlier in the at-bat. And Matt Veerling squares one up right there for a leadoff single. His third hit of this series. Hi, again, Ash. Riley Green. Hard hit double off the left field wall. His first time. That's a really good changeup from Verlander, but I was pretty much taken most of the way. Verlander's going to know this is one of the only batters you should really feel threatened by every time they step in the box here on this team. Ooh, that's a good pitch. Verlander does not get the call.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Well, I am sorry you're having a bad day. I have bad days too. They suck. Not fun.
And here it comes.
3-0 to Riley Green.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name.
Cole Keith in his first postseason at bat drove in Tigers' only run of this game so far, and he is on deck. We are taking 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. 2 runners on, nobody out here. Top 4. And after the first inning, I feel like we've really settled in at the plate, as here is Colt Keith. Took that fastball off the plate away into dead center. Oh. Best pitch that Colt Keith has seen over the plate. Tiny bit behind it, but I'm not sure it would have mattered. And that's inside, ball 1. And Colt Keith come through huge for Detroit again. Oh. He actually slowed that down to 93. Just a smidge behind it. 2 strikes on Cole. Curveball away. 2-2. 50 pitches for Verlander, yet to record an out here in the top of the 4th. And he missed with a slider that time. Full count. Torque on deck. I was expecting heat, but I was expecting it a little higher, and the fact that it came inside on us kind of caught me off guard. That swing was just an absolute last-ditch effort to try and make some sort of contact. Damn. Here's Torque. What a fastball from JV. This is not a spot that 2016, 2017 me would have ever thought that I would have been in. Battling against Justin Verlander in the postseason with Detroit.
2 on, 1 out.
Oh! He has got that thing working sometimes. He's thrown some bad ones, but then when he throws a good one, man, fools us.
Kicks and fires.
Fouled off. It's a really nice pitch from Verlander, but a good job by Torque to foul it away. Again, the 0-2. Wow, a slider. I thought that was a changeup. 5 strikeouts for Verlander. Let's bring up McKinstry. Left-hander in here. McKinstry 0 for 1. And on the ground to Bregman. I don't really hate the swing. The result sucks, but Tigers get 2 on, nobody out, and we strand them. 2, 3, 4 due up for the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, and Bregman.
Bottom of the 4th, so now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. The right-hander back to work.
Reese Olson missed with a sinker, but thankfully, unlike with Tarek Scuba last night, we're going to miss out of the zone. Change up, chop foul. Jordan, big guy. Know what being a big guy means? Big bat.
And a pitch.
By that I mean a long bat that's going to probably be able to get over those pitches well located on the outside part of the plate. Curveball fouled away by Alvarez. Some nice pitches here from Reese. Let's see if I can clip it. Not quite. 2-2 on Jordan.
There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Curveball, I chopped that foul. That's a nice pitch. It's below the zone. It was late on that. Reese has gas, and he dots the outside corner and strikes out Alvarez, his 4th strikeout of the series. And the 2nd today for Reese Olson. What a well-located fastball.
So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
Doesn't get any easier. Kyle Tucker. Ball 1. On the ground, Colt Keith. Yesterday it was Trey Sweeney fielded all the ground balls. Colt Keith is the target today. 2 away in the 4th. Alex Bregman. First pitch slider. Fouled off. We've got the confidence in Reese Olson to the point that our middle point on the meter bigger than what we had the majority of the game with Tarek yesterday. Fastball, check, swing. I don't really know how. From my view, he did not go around, but wrong up. The replay says he fouled off a slider, so you know goofiness happened here. I mean, I don't get how that. I don't get that how that's a swing, but Tigers down a game in this series. We'll take the help we can get. Curveball. Bregman lays off.
Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back.
Fastball foul again. I'll make it look like I'm going to that same spot.
2 outs.
Slider fouled away. Let's change the location. Sinker, that is gonna fall. 2-out single for Alex Bregman. His first hit of the American League wild card. I mean, if we hit our spot on this, that's just filthy from Bregman. That's a sinker that I aimed down and in. It missed a little bit higher than what I would have wanted, but still, I mean, that's a crazy pitch to hit the other way. Fastball in on Yainer Diaz. Changeup. Missed our spot badly, but Diaz fouls it off. Timing was good on the changeup. Let's go back up away. Oh. Oh, man. Slider misses just low. Last 2 pitches. Really, really close. Fouled off. Astros are really liking that sinker down and in. Slider just missed. What an eye in this at-bat from Yainer Diaz.
You could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next.
That one down the line. Foul. Need to throw a good pitch.
3-2.
Curveball, foul.
And we'll do it again.
The 1-0 lead. 2-strike count. I don't know. I just feel like this is the move. Just calm this down. Change the voodoo of the game, hopefully. With a mound visit for Reese Olson. 3-2. Blocked him. What a great eye in that at-bat from Yainer Diaz. Tying run in scoring position for Houston. Slider, chop foul. Jeremy Pena touched this up for a home run last night. Sinker low. 58 pitches for Reese. Fastball, foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in
Back
runs,
to the sinker.
you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
On the ground, Colt Keith, flip on to second base. Reese Olson gets out of it. Tigers still lead 1-0. A long inning against Olson. But we get out unscathed. 8-9-1. Due up for Detroit.
Back here in Houston. Now here is Trey Sweeney.
Here's Trey Sweeney. 0 for 1, 0 for in the series. Hang and change up. We missed it. Sit back on that. Damage could have been done. With the curve that time. Slowed us down even more. Quick 0-2 on Sweeney. Wow! We cannot let Verlander get that kind of confidence going. All breaking balls, all different pitches. Inside to Trey Sweeney. And I mean, it's just all in the same arm slot, same. They look like they're breaking the same, but they're all going to do something different. When I make it up in my mind that we're taking the first pitch, it was probably one of the better pitches we've seen all game. 0-1 on Rake Rogers. Fastball, chopper, Pena. Looper of a throw, but Rogers is out.
Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Parker Meadows with 2 gone in the 5th. We take a heater. 0 for 4 in game 1. 0 for 2 today.
2 down, nobody on.
Heater again, man. Location outside of some stray first pitch fastballs that caught more plate than I would have expected. Location for Verlander has been really solid. Changeup. Good pitch, but I'm expecting something low. But everything's been low. Does he go back up top? He did, yeah. We weren't on it. A well-located fastball up and away. 1-2. And he went back to the heater. Wasn't expecting that. 4 fastballs to Parker Meadows. Bottom 5 we go. Tigers lead 1-0.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, number 28.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
60 pitches for Reese Olson. Energy still green, so that's good. Sinker chop foul by John Singleton. 7-8-9 for the Astros here in the 5th. Fastball, whoa. That is one of the few mistakes we have made over the plate in this game. Change up. We don't get the call. Payne. Slider got him. Slider inside, fools Singleton for Olsen's third strikeout.
I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through, and the barrel.
Here's Jake Myers.
Unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now
fastball.
Jake Myers.
Up top, foul.
That's out of play. One out, base is empty. That one inside.
Even with the confidence in the meter, we haven't done a good job of really nailing our pitches. Hit well. Right field, Veerling going back. First loud contact in a while for Houston, but it's out number 2.
Here's Jason Hayward. Grounded out his
Jason
first.
Hayward. Change up, chop foul, nice pitch.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while.
A long career for Hayward.
Puts that in whenever he wants.
Part of some Cubs playoff teams.
That one misses.
Cardinals as well.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Sinker. Foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from
70 pitches. We're going to get some help up in the pen. I mean, I used really both of the pitchers that I really trust out of this essentially miserable bullpen last night with Vest and Holton. I mean, I feel like we shouldn't be afraid to use especially Jackson Jobe for this series because, I mean, I know he's a 61 overall, but look at my bullpen. Look at my bullpen. So, Jobe with 75 stamina. Not a bad option to go to. We're not going to need probably a 5-man rotation much here in this postseason.
Right-hander kick steals.
Change up. Wow.
Still 1-2.
The bullpen ratings are dookie. They don't really reflect how good the Tigers' bullpen has been this year.
The line of the pitch.
Fastball. Foul.
1-2.
You are kidding me.
The pitch.
Ha.
Ball still a 1-2 count.
Also really
In the zone, you can't locate much better. I mean, that is
time. Gives him the ability to foul
back-to-back pitches. Now, you could even say 4 straight that at least clipped the edge.
The 1-2.
Swing and a miss.
Miss. And
Strikeout for Reese Olson. He's through 5.
work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Astros
To the 6th we go. Tigers would love some insurance.
back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the
Kerry Carpenter will get a 3rd at-bat against Justin Verlander. Energy into the yellow for JV.
And he deals.
And that one hit hard and a leadoff single for Carp.
So a runner aboard to start.
Hit way too hard for Pena to have a chance.
quickly. No messing around right there.
Kerry Carpenter base hit the other way. We've seen that a time or two this season.
Ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Matt Veerling up now for the Tigers.
Potential big chance for the Tigers here. Here's Veerling.
First
Ball
pitch
high.
inside the zone.
I did think about restarting Pick the Stick for this series, but let's take a quick pause. I want to check Pick the Stick standings and see if it would even matter. I mean, so Jordo had 242. Second place was Ash at 167. When the thing collapse. So, you know what? I suppose. Why not? I really don't think it's going to change anything in terms of who wins, but I do think that there's some other positions that don't really matter may get changed. So, fuck it. Fearling will take a strike from Verlander. 1-1. Fearling 1 for 2. Saw the curveball. And we saw it again. Late on it because I just wasn't sure if it was going to be in the zone or not. It just clipped the top of the zone. 1-2 on Matt Fearling. Oh. He went back to it, but actually threw it low. 3 curveballs from JV. Fastball, foul. Too far out in front, a really tough location. 2-2 on Fearling. Oh! Wow! Strikeout number 8 for Verlander. Right on the edge. That's filthy. That is true. True statement. Well, it was the opposite all year long. Carpenter was the one at the plate when Riley Green was on base. Can Riley pick him up? Not on that. Not on that. Disgusting location from JV so late into his game. 75 pitches. Now, I'm accustomed to seeing JV throw 110, 120 and being fine, but it's a different way of baseball these days. 1-1 on Riley Green. Ball 1.
And it's 1-1. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds.
I will give you Kerry Carpenter from this point forward. We'll do proper pick the stick, assuming we win this game. That one, foul. That slider broke so late. 1-2.
1-2 now.
Up high, 2-2. You do have to imagine this is the last inning for Verlander. Especially trailing.
2-2 now.
Inside, full count.
Edge. 1-run game, 1 out.
Colt Keith due up. He 3-2 to Riley Green. That was ball 4. One of our worst swings of the day on a day where I don't think we've really had that many bad swings. Like really, truly bad ones. That was really bad. I'm just so used to JV throwing me strikes. Colt Keith with 2 away. Fastball. Shallow center. Pena can't get it. Inning will be extended for Spencer Torkelson. Do they let JV face Torque here? To be honest, I would. They will. All right, I'll trust you on that. That's probably true. By default, my latency is usually pretty low, but it's a single. I will give you one point.
Next to hit, Spencer
Torque. Nice change up from Verlander, foul. Catch a mistake heater from a tired Verlander. It's a totally different game. Ah, we did! And it was a good swing on it, but the damage is, well, pretty much a lack of damage, for lack of a better term. Top of the Astros order. It would probably be wise to head to the pen, but I think we're going to see how Reese does.
welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
At least to Jose Altuve. I mean, we warmed up a righty in Job. I mean, look at my left-handers. I mean, I got Holton, who I trust. But I got Brant Herter, who is actually somewhat of a viable long relief guy. And Sean Gunter, that just isn't. It is the worst pitcher we have. I mean, we are lacking good left-handers in terms of this game. Real hard. In case things go south, let's warm up Holton. Be smart about this. 74 pitches for Reese Olson.
As he turns on the rubber with that good live
fastball popped up to Colt Keith.
Keith under it.
I don't think a single member of the Tigers infield has really been involved in getting a ball hit to him outside of Colt Keith. Here is Jordan. In a spot where Jordan could tie this game with one swing of the bat. It may have been smarter to go to the bullpen, but he's facing a right-hander anyway. Sinker in, 1-1. This is scary. Fastball, and Alvarez takes. 1-2. Curveball. It's a chopper. Alvarez is not fast, but Colt Keith comes in. Makes the play. Even when it's not hit to him, Colt Keith's making plays. Drove in the only run of the game. And he has been just all over defensively. Changeup. Beautiful strike one.
The Astros trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth.
Uh-oh. Thankfully, Reese Olson's done that all game. If he's going to misses out of the zone. 1-1. Fastball, well located still. And foul. Curveball in the zone. Reese Olson is through 6.
Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down.
2 Astros hits through 6 innings for Reese.
Pitching change here, number 74.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-hander.
Bring on a left-hander
I think it's a good move.
to face Zach McKinstry,
So digging in,
who's in the game at third base, so it only makes sense. We are full A.J. Hinch.
Andy Ibanez.
We go with the matchups, and the Astros made their move first. So bring on Andy Ibanez. Brian King, 3-pitch pitcher, and neither of his fastballs are overwhelming. So maybe a location guy, I guess we'll see.
And a pitch.
That one's right back up the middle. Diving play, Altuve. The throw to first is in time.
And that's out number 1.
A challenge prompt is up. Let's take a look at it.
I gotta be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their
He's out.
guys about a possible challenge. We wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of
We will not challenge. It is Trey Sweeney now. We're going to head to the pen, or not the pen, to the bench and see. I mean, Wenzel Perez can play short. We've struggled with Sweeney all postseason long, albeit through a game and a half.
Wenzel Perez. Looking to start something.
Wenzel didn't have a great game one either, but a better chance for us here in this spot. Fastball, well located, 2-seamer. Down and in.
This is empty one away here in the late stages of game 2.
Popped it up.
Center field, under
That's a good timing swing on a relatively decent ball to hit.
2 away now.
Now we got underneath a fastball. Blown away, I'm not sure, but
he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
it'll be Rogers with 2 away.
Up now for the Tigers.
Let's take this first pitch.
There's a
What a curveball from Brian King. 37 contact, 44 power against lefties. Oh my, did that get nerfed throughout the year.
And now the lefty.
And then he brings a curveball in low and away.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I don't know if Madden fixed the draft classes. I know they didn't like fix anything in an update, but I think it may just be a singular issue with like one draft class. So I don't know. It worked fine the first time.
Kicks and deals.
Curveball, the best one of the AB.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down.
Strikes out Rogers.
There, midway in inning number 7, and it's
Brian King comes on and gets results, albeit with a couple of good swings for the Tigers that we certainly wish would have played out a little different. Andy Ibanez will stay in the game, play third.
After coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game.
Wenzel Perez will play short.
He's in at shortstop.
Alex Bregman, one of 2 hits for the Astros in this game. If we could get another inning out of Reese, just imagine how huge that would be. If things go poorly, the bullpen help is ready to go in either Holton or Jackson Joe.
The pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
0-2. Change up, foul. Good timing on that. For the first time all game, we're going to risk it. That's a flare. Left center field. Stays in the air a long time. I mean, outside of a very few stray plays made by other guys on this team, Riley Green and Cole Keith have been the targets. Bregman jammed. Slider will miss. Yanner Diaz 0 for 1. Home run last night. Whoa! That was not a good fastball from Reese Olson, but Diaz swung right through it. Command is certainly hurting right now at 90 pitches. And a flare, Veerling in to make the play. 2 away. A true flare that time. Jeremy Pena also hit a home run last night. Slider will miss from Reese Olson. Fastball well located, especially at this point in the game.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh boy.
Foul ball there.
Very lucky. 1-2, 94 pitches. He's been very efficient all game outside of 1 inning. Curveball, foul. Just early. Catch up to this. Fastball, Veerling moves in, it drops. He didn't really catch up to it. Apparently we have to throw that in, oddly enough. A 2-out opposite field single for Pena. Challenge accepted.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the first baseman.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run.
We're going to make the move. Tyler Holton will enter. Got to do it. Got to do it.
There's a reason they're put in these situations.
Play the matchups. John Singleton v. Tyler Holton. Cutter, strike one. Out of the pen, no confidence. We time it up. Sinker, just low. Two and one. Jake Myers would be on deck to face Holton. If Singleton gets it done. Foul. 2 strikes. You should know what's coming. Didn't throw that well at all.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Cutter in for strike 3. Singleton doesn't like it. I couldn't tell you why. But Tyler Holton comes on, gets the final out of the 7th. He'll pitch into the 8th. Tigers clinging to a 1-0 lead. Caleb Ferguson enters. Another left-hander. Got shelled last night. Thought that was going to be it for game 1. It was not. Is there a bench player that makes sense? I'm not sure I want to sacrifice the defense of Parker Meadows, so I really think we keep Parker in the game. We put Justin Henry Malloy in for Carpenter. Slider, we just didn't time it up quite right. That felt good, but tough pitch. 1-1. We're going to get some more help up in the bullpen. Jackson Job's been warming up a long time. I'm going to warm up Foley, because even though he's listed as our closer right now, I trust Will Vest more. Jason Foley has to get some outs in the 8th. So be it. 1-1 on Meadows.
And here it comes.
What a strike with a sinker.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And went with the heat. Everything down. Fading away. Then just brings straight heat, and in will come Justin Henry Malloy. A home run last night on a hanging curveball. Made it 2-0 in the first inning. Good fastball. Strike 1.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Didn't hit a home run with Malloy in his entire time in Tigers franchise this year before the save file corrupted. That's a cutter? He's got a 91 to 96 mile an hour fastball. His cutter is 76 to 81. What in the anomaly is this? Inside, 1-2. Also got a heavy sinker. Slider and sweeper are also dog shit slow. Sweeper, low, 2-2. Malloy's only hit of the game was the home run. And missed again. Full count. Matt Vierling on deck. Through almost 2 games, he's been our most consistent player at the plate.
And the pitch.
What a fastball. And I don't even know how Malloy missed it. Interested to see the timing. We timed it well. It's just the lack of contact. It's not even the lack of contact for Malloy. 86 contact, 60 power against lefties. Just whiffed. Fastball had a little tailing action on it. I thought it was going to catch more of the plate. Royals also swept Baltimore. Wild card teams going crazy, although both of those teams were wild card teams.
2 outs.
In the air right field. Shallow right. Kyle Tucker there. To the bottom of the 8th in a 1-0 game. Will Vest will have to handle, or rather Tyler Holton will have to handle at least 2 batters in the inning.
And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder.
Unless those rules are different in the playoffs. Oh, they actually are. So do we take Tyler Holton out? I think we do. I really think we do. We got 2 righties due up in the inning. Bring on Jason Foley. Foul. 97-mile-an-hour sinker to Myers. And also, Foley, throughout the course of the season, really added a fastball. Misses that time. But we didn't have that in Tigers franchise. Slider low. Need a strike bad. I'm going to step off. Call the wrong pitch. Fastball, too much for Myers.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the right-hander deals.
Change up. Oh, my goodness, he got rung up. That is the first real questionable call of the game. It clipped just barely the edge. And Foley gets the call. Jason Hayward. Sinker in 97, but it missed its spot bad. Swing and a miss. Slider, no swing from the veteran. In the air, left field. Tracking off the wall. Riley Green is there. 2 away in the 8th. What a swing by Hayward the other way. I know it's only 315 down the left field line. Man, he put a lot on that ball. And thank you, Riley. Top of the Astros order, Altuve. Slider, no. 1-0.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Sinker didn't get the call.
Down 2-0.
It's a rough spot to be in.
Righty to the plate.
Into the gap. Vierling can't get it, but he does cut it off. It's only a single for Altuve.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Good opposite field swing from Jose Altuve. The only problem is now Jordan Alvarez is up. We have no help in the bullpen. We don't really have any other lefties we trust anyway.
1 for 3.
Foley will have to get it done. And it's back up the middle, a base hit. Meadows throw over to third will keep Altuve where he is. 2 straight 2-out hits, and before the mound visit that we're going to do, Mauricio Dubon will come on and pinch run. I feel like we just have to scramble and just warm some guys up. Just because. Give me Job and Brant Herter in case this goes awry. But we're going to step off yet again. And we will head to the mound. Settle things down. These mound visits have come in huge for us. Change up. Whoa. Kyle Tucker looking to ambush something at triple digits. Slider, 2 strikes. Nothing. Looking for nothing but heat. Change up misses away. Sinker chops. Foul. Tucker on it enough. In fact, he was out in front. Slider, center field. Meadows coming in. And that ends the 8th inning. Jason Foley allows a couple of 2-out hits, but no damage. We head to the 9th. Tigers 1, Astros nothing. You gotta be kidding me, man. You'll play second. A new arm into the game, the righty, Caleb Ort. Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. A strikeout and a walk. Riley Green leads off the top of the 9th. 1-0 Tigers. Will Vest, I would presume, will be warming up in the pen shortly. Rough swing. Sit down Joe. Sit down Herter. 3 righties due up, which shapes up really nice for Will Vest. But it's a rough 0-1 on Riley Green. Green 1 for 2. 97-mile-per-hour fastball from Caleb Ort. Some rare heat that we've seen from these Astros. Inside. Fastball again. 96. Nice slider. Got us out in front on it. Somehow fouled it off. 2 strikes on Green. And a pull. Altuve. Easy play, 1 away.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now here is Colt Keith.
Well, what a game for Colt Keith. Defensively, at the plate, driven in the only run of the game. 2 for 3. Good changeup. Action looked like a slider. 0-1. The fastball, bottom of the plate. Caleb Ort coming out and dealing. Ball 1. Settle this down after rough start to the at-bat. Chopper foul. Slider.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still
Colt Keith battling. A lot of off speed. 1 fastball low, but we've seen 3 change-ups and a slider. and everything has been at the knees or lower. Fastball on the ground. Pena. Two gone. Well, at this pace, I think regardless, we were putting in Will Vest. Schedule him to put in the game. Torque 0 for 3 after a 2-hit game last night. Caleb Ward stealing. One. One run for the Tigers back in the second inning. For the moment, is holding up. Fastball again. The third fastball of the at-bat. Fouled away by Torque. 97. Fastball driven. Not really driven, but blooped. Down the right field line. A 2-out single for Spencer Torkelson. And he ramped up on that fastball even more. 98. Now, do we have anybody else on the bench? I'm not really sure. We have one lefty left, and it is Chase Chung. 46 contact, 36 power. 57 contact, 50 power. Jace Jung gonna get a chance. Might as well. Ripped foul. Slider inside. Way out in front off the end of the bat. And that one is going to be a base hit. Jace Jung through and into first base. Well, watch out for the Tigers now, because here comes Wenzel Perez. Batting from the left-handed batter's box for the first time. Chance to extend a lead. And he hits it right to Pena. It'll be 1-0. Heading into the bottom of the ninth, trying to force a game 3. 4-5-6 due up for the Astros against Will Vest.
Staying in the game on defense, Jace Young. Now play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest. Now, I can't imagine any save is an easy one.
Yeah, no cake from, well, I mean, nobody rivals the cake of Javi Baez, but out for the year. Alex Bregman leads off the ninth. It's perfect slider from Vest. Foul. 2 strikes. Change up, back up the middle. Really tough play for Cole Keith. He fields it, but it's going to be an infield single. For Alex Bregman, the tying run's on. We just couldn't get through this game with no stress, could we?
No outs. Runner at first. At the plate is the Astros.
Yainer Diaz. Fastball too tall.
And that's ball 1. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Slider.
There's a strike.
In for strike 1. That one rocketed. Center field. Meadows cuts it off. Bregman will advance no farther than second base, but the Astros threatening in the bottom of the ninth. We survived at 1-0 for so long, and our season hangs in the balance. Step out.
Steps off and bluffs the throw at second.
Every time we have gone to the mound visit tonight, it has worked. And we do that here.
Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little
Slider.
Strike
one.
There for a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Back up the middle. Could be two. Keith. No! Wow! And he's safe!
Infield single loads the bases.
I tried to work too fast. And Keith had not made the flip to second base, and then we threw it to first. Oh, no. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. I don't even know what to do. We just used our mound visit. My best lefty is Brant Herter. How do we get out of this? Singleton, ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Oh, you are kidding.
One-run game, bottom nine.
And another ball. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then a walk-in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
We just hit the strike zone twice. Both got called balls.
The winning run on second base.
3-0.
That one misses. And the closer in danger of walking the tying run. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Really got themselves into a mess out there. And versus home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So digging in, Jake Myers. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's in there.
Well, he gets to balls that
We just can't be serious.
that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Chopper.
To third.
Astros are going to win it.
Hard series with back-to-back wins, and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
And, of course, on the other side, the season comes to a close. It's always great to make the postseason, but it was a short run, and I'm sure that's something they will look to improve upon as they move into the offseason and prepare for next year. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Wow. Fucking tried. I mean, we just threw 3 strikes. They all got called balls. That's I mean, I guess a great reason to be excited not to play this game. Very much. Outside of Nashville Mudcats and maybe the stray road to the show. That, I mean, there's no guarantee we win anyway. I mean, the game was already tied, but the fact that shit can happen in a do or die spot in the playoffs is really, really, really pain. I mean, it'd be even more painful had it been Tigers franchise, like actual opening day to now Tigers franchise. where you put in an hour at least of your day every single day, and then it can all go wrong with that. And I mean, Will Vest came on, didn't get it done. I mean, I would have figured he was the right move, but of all the pitchers that would have not been able to get it done, Will Vest was not one. I mean, we pitched so well with him all year in franchise, and pitched well with him last night for the most part, and gets charged with 2 runs. So this return to Tigers is gonna be short-lived, unfortunately. There is also the fact that, I mean, you can't go into the 9th in a playoff game with a 1-run lead and hope you're going to be able to get it done, but Astros pitching was just too tough. So hopefully when it comes to next year, assuming we can hopefully have some faith that our save file isn't going to corrupt next year, we can come back to Tigers franchise. Hopefully next year, this Tigers team is rated a little bit more appropriately. I mean, this team's been on fire for 2 months. Some pitchers that have been on fire for 2 months are in the 60 overall range. So maybe a little bit more respect from the ratings. Probably not. But I guess at the end of the day, I get to turn my focus to actual Tigers playoff baseball, which is nice. I don't have to come on here and do this after. Let's get demoralized. I mean, the Tigers just won 2 straight games against the Astros to advance in the wild card game, and then here we just couldn't get it done in very different ways. I mean, we got a 6-8 loss and a 2-1 loss. That completely blows. But we will be back when it comes to Tigers franchise and Tigers content in general on the release day of MLB The Show 25.